Hi friends, it's a rainy day here in LA. Hobbs is next to me, nice and cozy. And I wanted to come on here briefly just to talk to you for a minute about something I hope will help you. It's this illusion between right, wrong, good, bad, judgment, your experience, my experience, hierarchies, levels, status, all of that. I, too, as a human being, have been caught up in that illusion. And when we believe one half of the illusion, then the other is true. So if we believe that we are better than, if we believe that we are right, there's also part of us that believes that it's wrong, that it's less than, that it's unlovable, that it's unworthy. And when we grow up, or past lives, or wherever the heck we get it from, thinking that, and we're blasted down in a society like this where we have levels. But when we grow up thinking that we are unworthy, or we are less than, or we are not as good as, just because it's how our world judges things, then what we try to do is find it in the external world, or in ourselves, or in our lives. Our ego makes up the illusion, I am better than you, them, I am right. And it's a really difficult thing to see past because the ego is so sly. And this morning, my mom sent me this video, and it was all about, I don't even know if it was talking about that, but that's what I heard in it. It was just all about everything just is as it is. And I've heard this, and I talk about this, that really creation, God, is an equal opportunity employer. It's this source potential that we can create from, and it just is. And that's hard for us to wrap our heads around when we look out there and we're like, yeah, but that's wrong. It just is. And then we paste our opinions, we project the way that we see things, the way that we were raised, what life should be like onto that. And we get really caught up in the matrix. But to offer ourselves some peace, we have to step back a little bit and start to realize, what if we're not in a subjective reality, but we're in an objective reality where, well, we're in both actually, but we can just start to see there's neither right nor wrong, there's simply creation. So for me, and maybe this will help spring an insight in you, for me, I was afraid to let go of my reality just being subjective. Like, this is just Jamie's reality. The things she talks about are important to her heart. I'm like, no, but that's truth. You know, the part of my ego that wants to say, I'm right, this is real. Yes, on one level, it is my subjective truth. It is the experience I'm creating, and others might have similar experiences, so we get to vibe together and talk about that. But no one's truth is better than or worse than another's. It's just their individual expression of the divine coming through them. Neither right nor wrong. And our brains can go, yeah, but then we're looking through the lens of our filter of what we learned was right or wrong. We have no idea of the journey their soul's on. We have no idea what their soul lessons are, what they're trying to experience. We have no idea the pain. We have no idea their purpose on the planet, so maybe they're going through whatever they're going through to be able to, God knows what. So hopefully this helps liberate you a little bit, because, you know, when we can just, it's unconditional. It's moving from conditional reality of, you need to be this way to be loved and accepted, and I need to be this way to be loved and accepted, to unconditional, meaning God is unconditional. It's this no conditions. You get to have love and experience in creation because you're here on earth. There is no right or wrong. Whatever you want to create, you get to create, unconsciously or consciously. And I don't know if you can feel the energy of it as I say it, but there's a softness around that. What if you don't have to be right? What if your reality isn't the reality? And what if innocently, when you're trying to be right, you're trying to know it all, or you're trying to be valid in your reality, you can go, yeah, that's because we don't want to totally invalidate ourselves. We can go, yeah, that's my valid subjective reality, but it's made of moving parts, moving energy. So yeah, it's my experience, but it isn't the experience. It's one of many experiences.